Hi, my name is Shivakumar and I am going to explain about the Splunk software 6.2.1. And firstly I am going to explain about the adding of data to the Splunk software. Firstly, this is the home page of the Splunk software. Then you have to click on add data, and then we have three options like upload data, monitor, and forward. In the upload data, we can upload the files from our computer, and in monitor it will capture the real-time data, and the forward will be forwarding the data like from our computer to another host computer or the servers and all the type of things. And I'm going to capture the real-time data from monitor and click on the monitor, and there are some sort of some sort of types like local event logs and remote event logs, where these are different types of datas where we can add by. Then I'm selecting on local event log, and in this defaultly I have been selected application security and setup data. Then I am going to next, and input I have been indexed the indexed value to default, and then review, and then we can see here the input type event log which I have been selected, and the app context and the host and index name. Then submit. Then it is be done, and then local, and it is one, and then start searching. Now start searching. In this we'll be getting the results of different multiple event types where these searches happen in, and where this data have been, and this the green bar shows the events occurred in the date and time and the number of events and the duration of the events and all the things. And these events can be searched by time in the search bar, like the events occurred at a time of last 24 hours, 7 days, 4 hours, and we'll be selecting the last 7 days. And there are no and these are the events occurred in the last 7 days. And then next, and this is how the data has been entered into the Splunk. And then next I am going to explain about how how to data inputs are data in how to how data inputs are made into the Splunk from Windows, that is Windows software, that is from our system. In this home page we have to go to settings and then data inputs, and then we have to here like data inputs from local event logs or remote event logs and file and directories. Then firstly select local event log, select collection or the required data log, and then here we can select application security, setup, system, forward events, and the required things can be selected. And then here it is an index with index value which has been selected to default, and then we have to select on save, and it will be taking some sort of time. And then here we can, in the blue color line where it is, we can see the successfully updated localhost. And then next we have to visit to the home page of the Splunk software, where again then search and reporting, where we can see the data summary, where we can see data summary. There we have been 21,000 of events indexed. Then we have to select data summary, where in the data summary tab we can see host 1, host source 6, and source types 5. Where in the we have to select source type 5, where we can see Windows event log of application security system and setup, where we have been previously selected in the data input. Then select the required thing. Then I will be selecting Windows event, select security. So there are 6,328 events of which regarding to the security, where in the security, where the security will gives the time and the source name where what happened and all the things. And this is how to data inputs are added from Windows. And then next I'm going to explain about the how to change fields in the data summary. Then we have to go to search engine and then data summary. And this we have to select the host or sources or all the things, where we can select anything. When I am in selecting application Windows event log application, where in this there are many number of events occurred, and with many number of fields like host name, hostname, event code, index, and many more. So these are the event code. This is the event code, where this is the event code highlighted of 103, and this is the host name, that is Padakanti, and then this is the index main, and then where we can edit the fields of this, like we can add even like computer name or keywords, log name, and many more. There are many now. There are approximately there are source type, source, and many more. And then we have to select the required things, and then see that there is a computer name. The computer name is Padakandi. Event code is 103. Keywords are classic. Log name is application, and etc. By this we can see them. We can edit the fields of the data, and there are approximately 53 more than 53 data fields can be selected, and this is how the data fields can be selected. And then next I am going to explain about the how to create an alert before or for an upcoming event, like if any person have been entering wrong password or anything else. Firstly, we have to select the search engine. In the search engine, we have to search for any errors, or for example we can search for any errors. So there are some sort of errors like Windows error reporting due to some task. This occur due to some task done by the user, and then later we can see the password error password error. So there are no password errors. Then we have been seeing for password now. So there are some sort of events occur due to password, and some sort of events occurred at some time, and then we can see for wrong password. If anyone enters the wrong password, so then event will be occur. So we can see here. So there are no wrong password events from this system. So then we can create an alert, like if anyone enters a wrong password, so we can get rid of this and we can get an alert. So we have to select the wrong password and search the event. So there are no events, and then we have to select the save as, and then save as alert, and then title where we have been using this for wrong password. So we can use this wrong password, and description, it can be of any time, any like giving description can be of entering a wrong password. And alert type, it can be scheduled or it can be of real time. If it is a real time, then we have been per result, like triggers when search engine turns as a result. Then number of results, number of hosts, and remaining. And the schedule time, we can schedule, and the time range, if there is any wrong password alerted in the day of the so and so, it will be scheduled onto the selected day and date at time. Triggered condition, number of results. Okay, then trigger if number of results is greater than, if a wrong number is attempted, if the person is entered more than 3 times, then it will be creating an alert and sending an email, and it will be more than 3 times, and the actions been enabled, like listing the triggered alerts. Like if we select this, it will be creating the alerts, and it will be listed in the Splunk software, or will be creating some sort of alerts, and the events will be given according to the severity, like low, medium, high, and critical. And then if you select and send email, if you give an email address of yours or any company or anything, it will be creating an alert, and it will be sending to you in the previous in action to perform some sort of task or by avoiding this. And then we can create this app by sharing and or private. And if you share this app, it will be seen by other users like you and other using a sub. And then we have to save, and the alert has been saved, and then view alert. The alert will be seen by the task in the alerts, which before the side of the reports, where the alert is created of wrong password, where the action is open in search. And then we can edit this by edit description, permission, and all the types of, and we can delete this alert and create many more alerts required for the required task. And next I am going to explain to how to create a new pivot. Like we have to go to the pivot side of the search bar, And then there are two types of data models. There are Splunk internal audit log sample and Splunk internal service log. And then I'm going to select the service log, where I'm going to, there are so many number of there are so many number of data logs like Splunk server, scheduler, alerts, throughput, pipeline, queue, and license, and many more. I'm going to select Splunk server, and then I am going to create a bar chart by using the events which have been in the Splunk server. And then bar chart and where is the time range from all the time, and there's no filter can be added. And then I am using an x-axis, and x-axis has a type as a time period where the bar chart has been seen. Here the x-axis gives the time period, and the y-axis gives a count of Splunk server, where this time can be set for last 7 days, 24 hours, and required at the required time, so we can get the required chart. So this is for the last 24 hours, and defaultly I'm setting for all time, where this chart can be seen as bigger, and this chart can be turned into many types like line chart of this type, and then pie chart or area chart, and many more charts can be. So I am saving this as a line chart. So this is to create and pivot, and then saving this, and by saving this as a report, like title I'm giving as Splunk server of line chart, Splunk server line S. So in this your report has been created, has been given. So in this, where you continue editing and add to dashboard gives the chances like to, if you add this dashboard, it can be seen by multiple number of things. Then if you add to dashboard, and then here's an option dashboard title, what do you mean Splunk server, Splunk server 1, and then share in app. This share in app gives the sharing of this app to others, and then save, and then you can see this by in the view dashboard. And it has been loading, and see, this is the line chart of the Splunk server of different types of, giving x-axis as the time period, and in the y-axis count of Splunk server. And in this way, and this is the how to create and save the report in the pivot by using a pivot. And then by using this dashboard, and to edit these dashboards, we can edit by choosing edit option, edit panels in the dashboard. And this editing panel, where we can add panels of different kinds which have been previously formed or newly formed report, and this is some sort of alert which have been created previously, where we can add dashboard, where we can add colors to the again we can add colors and many more. And this is a Splunk server one more again, where is another pie chart. So how this we can access many number of events at a time in the dashboard. So this is how we can use Splunk and explore more and more, and then it's done. Explore more and more, and we can use the Splunk according to our required standards. And thanks for